Hello, this is Anthony Ruiz, and this presentation will be on IT in relation to supporting customer service performance. During this presentation, we will be going over three types of IT capability, four IT-based resources, and we will describe the Scribee service. Alright, so three types of IT capability. The first one, being competitive IT capability, is the product of IT relationships and other departments in the company. And this is really about getting different people together with different professional backgrounds and having them work together in order to increase the competitive advantage of the company. Just getting these different people together with different knowledge. Some people may have some experience in different business techniques, and others can have knowledge and experience with IT resources. Alright, so dynamic IT capability. This is about understanding the customer's requirements and making those changes. And in which case, the customer can be considered a client of the company, and also the customer could be considered an employee that utilizes the IT resources in the company in order to perform their job duties. Having a better understanding of the customer is going to help formulate action plans and develop IT for company specific functions. And these IT professionals, they need to know why they are doing what they're doing in order to work as effectively as they can and make those necessary changes for the users of the IT software and hardware resources. And so value IT capability is understanding the amount of value the service can be able to provide for the customer. So this is a little bit different than dynamic IT capability because it doesn't just focus on making changes in order to provide for the customer. It also focuses on the value of those changes and will those changes work? Did those changes work? Should the changes be tested? And just the outcome of those changes. How did it work out? Did it work as planned? Did the business process become easier or better? Is there more value added to that process? Now let's go over the four IT-based resources. IT infrastructure is like a web that holds everything together. This includes both hardware and software resources. Hardware resources range from all the different locations the organization may have set up around the world and how the company is able to connect these different sites which may have access to different useful hardware resources. The software resources can include various software tools the organization has at its disposal. This can include any sort of Citrix connections that are set up, VLAN software tools, sales tools for both the client side and the employer side, and also case management and case logging software tools. Now, the IT business experience can grow when professional business managers work with professional information technology specialists. It's the business manager's job to be able to know how to use IT in a way that will help the business succeed. And IT relationship resources kind of build on IT business experience. Relationship resources are based on the connection between the IT professionals and other business professionals. When the IT professionals and other business professionals have the opportunity to work together on business processes, each of them will learn from each other. The benefit of this is that the IT professionals will learn more about the business processes of the company, and the business managers or the business professionals will learn more about the information communications technologies of the company. And IT human resources help with the organization of the company. IT human resources or IT human resource capabilities have to deal with the ability for IT growth and development with new technologies. So the IT team needs to be able to implement new technologies and get these new technologies to play friendly with the employees so that they'll be able to use these new resources to work with their clients. And a good example of this now is tablet devices, and everyone's on their BYOD, bring your own device now. So not everyone may have access to these resources, these new tablets. Well, they're not new now, but you see them more and more in the workplace now. And so these tablets that the CEOs have and maybe the company executives may have them, they need to be deployed and they need to be secured. So when people just bring your own devices like your tablet, they need to be handed over to IT first so they can lock these devices down, put some sort of encryption software or cloud service on there, or their own maybe proprietary software, third-party software, in order to secure these devices. So IT human resources just is the ability of IT to work with new technologies, just always constantly learning about new technologies, always staying up to date, and being able to utilize those new technologies. So on to the Scribee service. And so the Scribee service is all about shared knowledge and collaboration. Customer service requires the creation of innovative services, and it all begins with information sharing and teamwork. Service design starts out as different service concepts. The service concepts paint a picture for the service design. They are the what's and the how's of the service design. When you look at this Scribee ecology map, you can see that there is no starting and ending points on this map. It is not set up using the traditional linear approach to communication. Communication can take place at any one of these points on the map. This map shows the mutual relationship between the different employees in the firm, from support staff to the executives. So you can see this is all about sharing information. It's about getting people some information they may have missed, like email conversations, or people that have just joined in on the discussion on the topic. They might need those email conversation or any other information that was put together from the team so far. It's about telling people who said what and just catching up on all the concepts and just getting everybody on the same playing field and the same level of shared knowledge. And it's about coming up with decisions together, coming up with goals and decisions on the given topic together, and also being able to give a quick status quo or a quick progress report on the status of the objectives, whatever those objectives may be. Um, just following open door policy, you might see your executive uh, somewhere on the floor, and they might just throw a question at you about how things are going with the project. And so you want to be able to consolidate all that information and just give a quick update, a quick informal update, just when you might be passing your boss and he might throw you a fast question. So at least the Scribee service would keep everybody in the group up to date and knowledgeable about what is going on and what the objectives are and what direction the project is heading. And so that brings us to the conclusion of this presentation. We went over the 3 types of IT capability, which are competitive, dynamic, and value. We went over 4 IT-based resources: IT infrastructure, IT business experience, IT relationship resources, and IT human resources. And I described to you what the Scribee service is about. Thanks for watching.